So from being in rent and collections, obviously I was on a different floor, interfaced with a lot of the brokers. I'd already become friends with one of them. Ultimately, I kept, badgering to get out of rent and collections. And they said, okay, and they put me in another horrible place called the listing desk. Now, you guys have computers, so you know all the technology information is almost a commodity in our business right now. Everybody knows the space available, who's moving where, who paid what rent when they paid it. In those days, that wasn't the case. It was all manual, all word of mouth. It was all what you studied. The listing desk had a giant wheel, and on that wheel was every single building in the city of New York with tabs color-coded for the size of the available space. Somebody would call me up and ask me for a report on a particular amount of square feet for a client of theirs, and I would start cranking that wheel, pulling out these tabs, and I typed, and I would have to put them in a report, which was then bound, and this broker would take them to his client. So I was there for, about a year, and I was really torturing my immediate boss, and he said, well, okay, I'll let you do the following. You can work on some transactions if the broker wants to include you, and for whatever he gives you or she, you'll have to just deal with it, but you'll learn. So I did get to do a deal, and I remember like it was yesterday. I got a check from the company for $15.10. That's why I said they weren't quite as big in those days, the commissions. And I framed that check. I said, I'm not going to cash this. This is my first commission check, and someday I will look back on it. Unfortunately, 3 days later, I needed the money. I had to break this. I had to smash this glass frame and pull out that check and cash it. So, and then from there, I was permitted to move into sales after about 18 months. And I guess by that time, I was 21, 22-ish. And I went into brokerage, or salesman in the brokerage group.